Hey guys, welcome back to ArtosisCasts. This literally, no matter what happens, this could be 4 pool into a CC first, and this okay. This is like what you type, like it's kind of like almost sarcastic, like ooh, scary. Effort was like question mark, and Flash was like, oh, kind of like scary a little bit. Anyways, it's just it's kind of cute. So talking about this, let me get back on this. I'm not going to try to figure out every single thing they're saying here. But no matter what, this is going to be a fun game. And here is why, right? Flash is the greatest player of all time. He has won by far the most out of everyone ever. He has 10 individual Star League wins. He helped his team win Pro League and stuff. He's just an invincible god of StarCraft. There is only one player in the entire world who has a winning record against Flash in best of 5s or more. Best of 5, best of 7, best of 9, whatever. It's this man. It's Effort. Effort beat Flash in an OSL Finals and in an ASL Finals. He is literally the only player to have that winning record against Flash. Think about that for a moment. This, like, when they play, there's levels of mind games that go on in StarCraft. Jaedong and Flash have a really beautiful historic level of mind games against each other. But Effort is the best at those mind games. Like, he is literally, he's the only one that has been able to do it. So anytime these two play, I'm very excited. They're both in very good shape right now. Very good shape. Effort is extremely strong at the moment, and so is Flash. Flash, by the way, you might have noticed that there's been a huge uptick in Flash games, whereas there was like no Flash games for a long time. That's because he wasn't active on ladder. Right now, he is incredibly active on ladder, so do expect to see a lot of Flash, because when he's playing, we got to take advantage of it. We have to do it. He warps the meta around himself so substantially. It's insane. He's why we have Terran doing well in ASL. He's not even in it. And in other seasons, he's also the reason why, because he's the one doing it and or giving everyone the metagame to follow. He's the most influential and impactful player as far as what is happening in the game ever, by miles. Boxer had a similar reign for a bit, way back at the beginning. Every time a Boxer game came out, every single player was looking at it. But Flash has been like that now for a very long time. Wow. Okay. Anyways, he's got the SCV in here. He sees, okay, 2 hatch layer. Looking over at Flash's side of the map. Fast gas. This looks like the timing of this gas, I think it will be fast engineering bay, but we'll see in like 2 seconds because he has to make the engineering bay right around now. There it is. Okay. Yeah. You have to make the engineering bay before the refinery finishes to make the build work correctly. But there it is. If he hadn't made that and this had finished, then we'd know that it was going to be like a fast factory, maybe a mech build, maybe a Valkyrie rush. Hard to say. But it is going to be the fast +1 attack. This type of build is a smart build to use against the more aggressive Zergs, because they're a little bit more Ling Muta oriented. +1 rushes start out more defensive than other Terran builds in many ways. Like, you sit back very defensively with your Marine Medic in your base. You basically don't leave your base until +1 and range are done, which is after mutas are already out. So there's not a lot of opportunity for the Zerg player to get damage in, and you hit critical mass the most quickly with this build. And the critical mass is something that aggressive Zergs have a harder time dealing with. I've talked extensively about how this is what hurts Jaedong the most in tournament play, although he's gotten much better against it. And in theory, it's good against Effort as well, because Effort's similar to Jaedong. They aren't the same, but similar. Effort and Jaedong rhyme, put it that way. Okay. Let's take a look. Drone going up for a 3rd base. It looks like he wants to maybe take this other main. I'd be shocked if he took this. If he takes this, I'm calling a Flash win. This is like too close for Flash. Oh, Effort, you cray. So this, like, if you know Zerg is going to take the other natural, The best build you can do against them is this build. This is the best. Of course, Effort doesn't know he's doing this, by the way. Right now, he's probably figuring it out because he's looking at this. He's saying, okay, there's Marines and medics, but he hasn't moved out in front of his wall, and we're past 5 minutes. Because if you do a 2-racks Marine medic, you're leaving your wall by 5 minutes and 5 seconds, and he hasn't done that. So you're pretty sure this is a +1 build. Of course, you can't be 100% sure. There are other builds. But as far as standard play goes, like it's most likely. Let's take a look. Mutas being made. 6 mutas right now, +1 attack on the way. Comsat's coming up. A few missile turrets. Flash, again, does have to sit back a little bit defensively. He's going to need a missile turret over here. There it is. Little missile turret in the middle. Just enough turrets right now. You can see the scout. Effort's just like kind of confirming what I think he already thought was probably occurring. There's no real world in which he gets this. Like, you will not let this die as Flash. You will bring SCVs over and repair and lose some if you need to. +1 is the important part. Oh. So what he's doing is he's utilizing this as a counterattack potential. 2 creep colonies on the way, but they won't be done before this gets there, so the mutas have to pull back. 33 SCVs against 19 drones. So actually pretty normal as far as all the numbers go. If you look at just like supply number, drone number, SCV number, everything looks pretty normal here. He forced the 2 sunks with that move out. He forced him away from the +1. And now +1 and range are both done, and Flash is already on the map. So this is scary because this army will bust 2 sunkens very quickly. And notice, as the mutas fly away, Flash runs in this direction. Mutas coming back. 2 sunkens cannot stop him. This could be a huge mistake from Effort. He needs to go home with these. He needs to go home with these. You need to go home with these. Okay, Flash must think there's more here than there is. Okay, okay, he didn't have a scan, and he is dealing with this. So he scans, checks out, and yeah, he's going to just plow through everything here. The mutas are actually dealing a huge amount of counterattack damage. So basically, right now they're killing each other. This is a little bit of a base trade, but this should be a little bit Terran favored here. Like, Flash, I think, goes in and kills basically everything. In the meantime, Effort, he's actually diving on the natural and getting rid of all the turrets. Oh my god. What am I even watching? This is reminding me of like a Soma game that we saw recently. Okay, he's actually centralized defense here, but he's got like no minerals. He's got 46 minerals, very few SCVs. He's killing both these hatches, and there's no way this has enough defense. So what has to happen next is the mutas and lings that are being made all need to come together and kill this army out here. Oh, look at him hide his drones. A little scan there. Gets rid of the spawning pool, so no more offensive units can be made. There's 1 drone mining for Effort. He's going to bring his mutas back. He's just massacred those drones. 1 drone to 10 SCVs. Flash had floated his command center away. He's got 4 missile turrets total. Okay, he's coming back. Now, notice he's got this here. He's watching. He's got larva. He sees when this is leaving, so this gives him a little window. Oh my god. If Effort does this, he has to go out and kill... Oh my god, he's going to make an extractor over here. He's just going to give up this space. Holy shit. This is so crazy. So this entire game will come down to, can Effort with 9 mutas, 3 zerglings end up killing this army? It has +1. Oh my god, his +1 armor is going to finish? Are you kidding? He's going to get a cancel on it. He needs to get the cancel on the +1 armor. The +1 armor makes such a big difference. Dude, this is so crazy. Okay, he's got to make the extractor. He doesn't have long. Oh my god, +1 armor is going to finish. That's huge. That's huge. Okay, he's got the extractor. Flash is going to basically know what's happening. Now, this is the type of game that could turn into a draw if Flash so decides. Like, if he just sits his bio in a clump and floats 2 buildings over it, he can sit there indefinitely and the game is a draw. But that's up to him, and I don't think he would do something like that. It's like maybe if you're like in the OSL finals and you're actually not sure you can kill him, you would try something like that. Flash just doesn't know where the extractor is. He doesn't play enough bad manner people on the ladder. I would know that it's here. They always put it near your base. So right now, Effort's trying to eliminate buildings. Flash doesn't know where the extractor is, and like it could be down here. You never, like he just doesn't know. He doesn't know. He doesn't have comm sats. He'll probably send buildings around to check. Wouldn't be surprised. Can the mutas kill everything? The +1 is such a pain. The fact that +1 armor finished, where like there was, he could have stopped it. He obviously wasn't aware that it was that close. Right, one very hurt muta he pulls off. Dude, he is making some progress. I love, by the way, that he's really focusing as hard as he can on the Marines. I don't think killing medics is a way to win this. I think you have to just pick off one Marine at a time. The funny thing is, if Flash figures out this is here, if he had vision, he would just set up a win where he just gets in there, because the mutas could not kill these before they could kill the extractor if you got close by. Ooh, gets a muta. Yeah, the two hurt mutas down there. Okay, goes after this again. Flash is going in the wrong direction. He should know because the mutas left him. As soon as the mutas leave you alone, I mean, I guess there could be a gamble. I was talking about mind games. Like, there could be a gamble where actually, yeah, he did make the extractor here. So Flash right now is just looking for this extractor. There is a possibility he lands one of these and makes a Marine. I think that would actually be a pretty good play. Get one more Marine out there. He does have 53 minerals. The fact that Effort is making this game look like this against the greatest ever, like he made moves where I'm like, this can't be right. But he's actually made it work. Decisive Zergs are so good. Just make a strong decision and go with it and rely on your execution. It's awesome. It's awesome to see. Dude, he's actually, like, these are the only buildings, right? Oh, no, we still have a refinery. Oh, it's burning down, and these don't count. As soon as you lift off, those become neutral buildings. You can actually steal your opponent's comm sats. You land at one of them, it just becomes yours. You can never win the game by killing a comm sat. It could die at the same time with a nuke as the last command center. I'm like just going over in my mind because I've never said this sentence before, but yeah. You can't die by losing a comm sat like that. Like that doesn't trigger the game end state. Because you know, if it's not connected, then it's neutral. Dude, this is so crazy. This is the craziest. I can't believe what we're watching right now. 15 supply against 15 supply. Oh, I really like that he sent off a medic to scout the sides. That's very, very smart. The medic is really tanky. Like a Ling finding it won't kill it. Like you'll be able to get it back in time. This is so smart too. He's just trying to get everything burning. Yeah, just get this one burning. Okay, so Flash, yeah, this is going to get burning in like 2 more shots. 1 more shot, 2 more shots. These are them laughing. So if he just can get like a couple more shots, Flash is actually maybe going to go for the stalemate, like the draw here. He's going to make 1 more Marine. Oh, no, he's supply blocked. My bad. When I said it, he wasn't supply blocked, by the way. This is actually really close. So it's 9 Marines versus like 8 mutas, but the Marines have 1-1, and there's a lot of medics. 6 medics. It's really good. And he just hasn't found this yet. He only needs a little bit more damage. We're so close to burning. Flash is being really careful about it. Thing is, Effort can just sit. He can just sit here. I think he should move the Overlord here just to watch if, like, a Marine comes out. Because that could be a reasonable idea. To, like, sneak something out to go scout a little bit more. Seems reasonable. You can see he's changing his spread of Overlords. He's going to get more vision. And we're hearing so many stims. It's going to take a long time to use up the medic energy, but it might eventually, and he can start picking off some Marines a little bit more easily. I can't believe this is how this game went. Ooh. Okay, he got a little bit of damage on there. I'm not even sure how much. Okay, we're at 446 right now. I don't know the exact number that this burns at. I believe it's below 400. Ah! We're down to 6 mutas. Now it's 13 supply against 14, guys. 2 of these mutas are very badly hurt and will evaporate. So there's not many bases that Flash didn't scout yet. He should have it narrowed down pretty close. I believe he didn't scout here. I think he did scout here. He did not scout here. I don't think he scouted here. I guess I don't know 100% on that, but... Woo! He has to keep some mutas out. Like, he has to get a few more hits on here. Okay, so he's reduced the Marine count to 6. Effort GG's. That's too bad. Okay, I just want to put this out there. Worst case, fly in, get it burning, and see if you can find your extractor before it burns down. I think he probably would if you just sacked the mutas, because you just spread the Marines to 2 locations and Stim should kill the buildings before this would burn. But hey, that's just me. Guys, hope you enjoyed this absolutely wild game. Thank you for watching. We'll see you next time.